Hey there, Doug Saline, your digital photo guru here. Today I'm going to show you how to make a seamless panorama for Instagram in Photoshop. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new videos. Leave a like and leave a comment in the comment section. Now, on with the tutorial. A lot of people who create content for Instagram use a website called Canva, but we're photographers. We use Photoshop. Watch the video all the way to the end and I'll share a very cool tip with you to streamline your workflow. The first step is finding an image with plenty of information in it so you can crop and have 3 distinct panels. The aspect ratio for an image that you post in Instagram is 1:1, 1080 by 1080. The goal is to create a 3-panel panorama with a poster frame. To start with, I'm going to crop to 3:1. The poster frame I will create in Photoshop. So I'm going to have 2/3 of the image below the tree line. Now I'm done, so I'm going to right click and choose Edit in Photoshop 2020. Okay, now my image is in Photoshop. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to resize it. The ideal size for an Instagram post is 1080 by 1080. So I am going to change the image size so that the resolution is 72 pixels per inch and the height is 1080. Now I select my handy slice tool, right click and choose Divide Slice from the context menu, and I'm going to divide it vertically into 3 slices. Okay, now that's done. Now I need to export it. Now I'm going to use an old export method. It's actually the legacy export for the web. That'll give me my slices. So I choose Export, Save for Web Legacy, and I choose JPEG High, and I'm going to save it. And there, we're all done. Now we just need to post it to Instagram, which I will do in a little bit. But I promised you something very cool if you watch the video all the way to the end. So here it is. Here's another image that would do very well as a panorama. So I'm going to go into the Develop module, choose the Crop tool, and choose a 3:1 aspect ratio. Now I'll right click, Edit in Photoshop. I'm going to make a lot of panoramas for Instagram, so I'm going to create an action for this. So if I open up my Actions panel and click the plus sign, I can create a new action, and I'm going to call this Instagram Panorama. And now it's recording everything I do. The first step is going to be to resize the image. And the next step will be to slice it. So I choose my slice tool, I right click, and I'm dividing it into 3 vertical slices. And that's my action. So let's test our action to make sure it works. I'm going to go back to History and go back to where I opened the image, and now choose my new Instagram Panorama action, and boom, there it is, already sliced. Now here's my header. For my poster frame, I'm just going to call this Zoom because it's a race car image. Now all I need to do is export the slices and upload them and my poster frame to my Instagram feed. I do all of my hashtag research on my desktop computer and I email them to myself. And the first thing I do when I get on my phone is I open up my email and I copy the hashtags. The next step is to launch Instagram. Once I'm in Instagram, I click the little plus button on my home screen and add another post. And in this case, I'm going to click the icon that shows I can add multiple photos. And the first photo I start with is my panel that I created for the poster frame, and then I add the next 3 photos. And after I've done that, I'm going to add a location. In this case, I'm going to add Sebring Raceway as a location because that will help people find it, because the panorama was photographed at Sebring Raceway. And the next thing I'm going to do is create a small caption, zoom, and paste my keywords. And now I'm going to share this, and voila, I've got a perfectly seamless panorama. How cool is that?